Don Stewart, the artist at ArtistChronicle.com.
The One Plus show features work created by artists working in collaboration. And you know that abstract Jillian Webb and I painted together? It's in the show. Jillian couldn't be here for the opening, but I found a few people to talk to.
I'm Sharon Nelson, and I am the Executive Director of Associated Artists. Gail Wall, who's a metal worker and member of our exhibitions committee, she came up with this idea. She just thought it'd be fun to bring in other artists to work with someone else who maybe did a different medium than you do, and a good way to bring in new members. Each piece had to have at least one current member of Associated Artists, and then whoever they invited to work with them could be from anywhere. If the people, the collaborators, are not members, they can join for half price during the time that the show is on the walls.
Any challenges with getting interest in the show?
I had about 4 artists tell me last week that their collaborators bailed out on them, and we were joking that artists don't play well together. But when the time came to drop off work, it all turned out really well, so we're happy.
It's a great exhibit,
Yeah.
and thank you for letting me share it with people.
Thanks for coming.
To me, the star of the show was 7-year-old Emily. She not only collaborated on a painting with her dad, but she collaborated with another artist, and she was painting on the collaboration wall that was at the gallery. So, you know, I had to interview her. And so what's your name?
Emily.
Emily? And you were one of the collaborators with this painting? You helped do the painting? What did you do on it?
I did all the lines.
So you did the stuff up here on the top and the sides and the bottom? Wow. What kind of paint did you use?
Well, I just used regular.
Just regular paints? Can you help out on that? What kind of paint was it?
Acrylic.
Acrylic?
Acrylic. And
Okay.
that's what I used on the larger part.
Okay.
And she looked at some at mine too when she was doing it, and like with that one, and it's like she repeated some of the same patterns that are in mine.
How did you do this texture up here? That's really interesting.
I just...
Was that paint or was
Yeah,
that...
it was paint.
And what did you put it on? It looks like it might be bubble wrap. Is that bubble wrap?
Yeah, it's on bubble wrap.
It was a good idea because you know what? It matched the dots going on here, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you did an excellent job. Can we look at the one that you did with your dad? Wow, look at that. Was this acrylic paint again? The same kind of paint? And that's an interesting texture. How did you get that?
There's like a little scraping thing Daddy has, and I
Yeah.
scraped on it, and I did the same thing there.
Oh, okay. Your daddy did this part at the top here, didn't he? The lady? Who's the lady?
That's a really old painting with pastel that I didn't use for anything, and I just had it on the shelf forever. And I actually just needed a 16 by 20 to fit with her pieces, and that's the only thing I had that matched her color palette. It's her collage, really. She chose her pieces.
Oh, okay, okay. So she's done more than just these.
Oh yeah, she.
Yeah, you have? So do you like to paint, Emily? Well, you do a really good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The last 2 collaborators I talked to were Betsy and C, whose story was similar to mine and Jillian's.
Betsy usually draws.
Oh,
but
Betsy usually draws.
I've been trying to talk her into painting for years because I know she can do it. I heard about the show and I thought this is a great time to push her, to get her started. Paint.
That's the same thing that happened with me with my paint. I did that abstract over there with Jillian Webb, and she's an abstract painter, and I usually paint really detailed and realistic, and she helped me to loosen up. And so you helped her to just paint.
Paint instead of draw. Betsy did most of the blues, but I wanted her to draw too, so she painted for a while, and I said, okay, now start drawing. Now I'll let you do your thing.
Oh, you let her draw too on the painting itself?
I drew on the canvas too. There are lines in here. Also lines outlining the, those are coral shapes.
Yeah. And what were those done with?
Paint. It was all acrylic and
colored pencil and pencil.
And I paint with a credit card and a razor blade. So
No
use
way.
brushes,
Yeah,
credit
we
card,
did a
and
lot of scraping.
Betsy got to use the credit card in a different way.
So like a subtractive process.
Looks like it would be these blue areas, but no?
Nope.
Or everywhere? No.
Yep, it was more where the lines are. You can
Oh,
see.
you used the edge of it.
Yeah, and then it was taken away in some of those areas. The paint was taken away.
I started with a
What's that
razor
mean?
blade for years and years and years, but I wanted, the razor blade was just straight edges, and I wanted curved, thin lines, but curved. And I kept trying, so finally I found a credit card and cut the end off and started using the credit card.
She used a roller on the painting as well. So there was a lot of freedom with the movement, and I think we achieved it in different ways.
Absolutely.